Hi, kids. Talking movies, acting, and observation. Watching There Will Be Blood, which is obviously one of the most intense and serious, grim movies that ever existed. There is a moment that I find surprisingly funny, and it's when Plainview is in the restaurant later on in the movie with his son, and the other oil guys are there and they're having lunch, and there's just like a simmering tension and a rage just like right below the surface with Plainview, even more than usual when he sees these guys. And he goes and addresses them and he's speaking with them very briefly before it all goes to shit. And there's a moment where Day Lewis, whatever the other dude is saying, prompts him to say, "Oh, excuse me, gentlemen." And he says, "Excuse him, gentlemen." And I feel like it's just right on the verge of just spiraling into total insanity, where he's just like excusing everyone in the room. "Excuse them, gentlemen. Excuse her, gentlemen. Excuse gentlemen, gentlemen." Like, it's obviously not where that scene goes. There's something about the way he says it that just gets me every time. And maybe it's because the movie is so incredibly intense, you just almost are looking for some sort of release, something even mildly humorous to kind of take the air out of the balloon, like resolve some of that tension. But yeah, that whole "excuse me, gentlemen, excuse him, gentlemen," it gets me every time.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh, excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse him, gentlemen.
And there is actually a behind the scenes moment where Day Lewis breaks. I don't think it's at that moment or with that line, but it's definitely in that scene where he just kind of like loses character, which is obviously wild for him. I'm sure he'd been in character up to that point for like a fucking year or whatever it is. But yeah, he just kind of laughs and breaks as well. That scene maybe is just like so tense that there was just a need for release somewhere along the line. But yeah, this one moment, I just find tremendous value in it as a watcher of film. So there you go. Okay, hope you're well. Now, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen.